Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be focusing mainly on the basics to redstone. This is a very basic tutorial, so it won't go into anything high depth. I'll just show you the basics. I'll show you a few redstone contraptions and how to build them, and I'll be explaining how they work so that way you can add upon it later. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna build is a piston door. So first thing you want to do is this, and then actually you should probably scratch that. So you should probably build this. This is gonna be 2 blocks down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 by 3 on the bottom. And then you want to break 2 blocks on this row on each side, and 1 block here, 1 block there. Now you're gonna place your redstone like this. Redstone torch here. Redstone torch here. Now you can cover it up with whatever block you want, or well, most blocks should work. Obviously, if you follow the tutorial correctly, then it should work. And you just choose whatever block. I'm just using sandstone as an example. Of course, you can do whatever block you want to. And then you have to get a pressure plate. Now, something that I'm going to tell you now, can only use pressure plates like this. And what I mean by that is you can't use ones that say light weighted or heavy weighted. It just has to be pressure plates. So all of these should work, including the warped and crimson, I think it is, and the 1.16 update and the nether update. All those should work, and then you place them right here on both sides. And now when you walk over the pressure plates, I have auto jump on, sorry. When you walk over the pressure plates, it does this. Now I'm going to explain you how the redstone works. So I'm going to break some of this. Obviously the pressure plates are sending a signal down here, so when you walk under it, and the pistons are moving because they're always open because of the redstone torch here. But the redstone down here that's being triggered by these plates is turning off this torch. So see, when you walk over it, kind of see how that's not lit anymore, and how it is when they go in. It's because this redstone is turning it off. And basically how to turn off a redstone torch is basically like this. That's how you do it. We're just using it with plates instead of not using it. So basically you just need that to be, and it has to be on this 1 block. So for example, you can't do this because it'll think that you're trying to power up this redstone dust because of this torch. So you can't do that. It has to be 1 block up. And now you can do this as far as you want, as long as it doesn't exceed the redstone limit, because you can only use so many pieces of redstone, which I'll show you now, before it goes out. So you see this one right here is when it stops going out. You can tell because if you're on Java, you kind of see those particles right there fluffing off. I don't see it here. Or you can just do something like this. Oh, well, I guess not. Usually that works. Oh, it's because it needs to run in. But yeah, that's it is. But if you want to keep going, in the last block you can do this, and then see how it's relit instead of over here not lit anymore. It slowly gets darker, and then when it gets relit, it's as bright as it was at the very beginning. Now if you want to use something like this as a button, you can add a delay. Now it goes up to 4 tick delay. I'm not exactly sure how long 1 tick is, but it can go up to 4 ticks. 1 tick is just normal, 4 ticks is really long. So I'll show you by pressing this button, or I'll show you here. So when I press this button, see how it took a little bit before this bit lit up? See how the front bit lit up before the second bit. So yeah, so hopefully you understand how this contraption works and why it works, so that way you can expand onto different things. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to get into is observers and how you can build a secret passage using them. So here's how you're going to build it. Again, I'm just using sandstone because that's the only one that I have. Now, it uses some of the properties from the last one, but in this situation, I'm going to assume this is like in a cave or something, right? So you're gonna place this bit like that, and an observer like this, and you want the face to be facing this redstone ore. Alright. Now, actually I messed this up, so don't do that. You need to have it like this. You can do it like this. Wait, no, not like this. Like this, but obviously it can be better than this. This is a really bad version. And so basically how this works, how observers work, is where the face is, so obviously this is supposed to be a face, is what it's looking. So when there's a block update in front of that face, it triggers. Right? Okay, that's supposed to I'm messing up my own redstone tutorial. Sorry, I learned redstone on bedrock version, which is a little bit simpler. I actually don't play this version of Minecraft. I just got in it because I wanted to teach you how to use observers. So actually I'm going to use stone, so that way it looks a little bit better. So yeah, just make this look like a cave, I guess, and you can just be like, oh yeah, this is my base or whatever. Or you can have a big old mine shaft or something. This is more survival, multiplayer oriented. But then you can do something like this. Alright, and then you want to have it like this. Do this. Now, see when I... Okay, wait, why is that not... Sorry, again, I don't... Maybe it's a repeater? I don't quite understand why this isn't working. It works in bedrock, which, I mean, I could go on bedrock and show you. Like I said, I use this, but if you're on bedrock, this should work like this. When you left click it, see how it gets all... See all the redstone coming off of it, as opposed to when you don't really mess with it at all. When you mess with it, I don't know why it's constantly being like that. When you don't mess with it, see how it's not putting out a delay, but when you do... Okay, wait, is that like a permanent thing on... Okay, well on bedrock it's not. When you mess with it, see how it put out that? Maybe I mess with the delay a little bit. Okay, yeah, you need to mess with the delay. So you would be like over here, and you do this, and try to get through. But yep, that's how that would work. You just have to add a delay. So, you know, leave some redstone around before that, so that way they're kind of like, oh, he doesn't really care for the redstone. Because usually some people leave redstone alone. Why did it... Oh, I walked over it, I think, or something. Or maybe I just left clicked it. But usually they will just think, oh, he's just leaving this alone. But yep, that's, you can kind of see how that uses a lot of the mechanics from this into this. So, you know, basically that's how you can make a little redstone door. Let me put this on peaceful, so that way no mobs spawn. But yep, that's how you build something like this. I've kind of shown most of the stuff I want to, so I think I'm gonna end this here for some. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied to you. I am going to show you how to make a really the most compact redstone clock that you can make so far that I know of. A lot of people use something kind of like this, and then they do this and they replace it. They do something like this. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to do it. Oh yeah, like that. They do something like this, but this is obviously not the most compact and not the easiest to get in survival. So I'm gonna show you how to make the most compact redstone clock. Now, redstone clock is just something like this that would send out a bunch of delays. And I'll show you. I think it only works on one tick, maybe. Let's see, it's powering that a whole bunch, and as you can see, it's powering the redstone and everything. But, that's basically what a redstone clock is. There's more than one way too. I'll actually show you another way that you can do it. It's a little bit more toggable, but now the observer is the most compact, so you want to do that and that. So basically what that does is, I'll show you, they're putting out things on both sides. Basically what's happening is the observers are both facing each other. I'll space it out a little bit so that way you can see. And they keep the blocks update because the observer is updating that there was a block change, which is placing the observer, and then this observer thinks that this is a block update because it's now powering. So they both keep going off of each other like that because both of the faces are touching each other. Now, what you can do with this, you can get a dispenser and fireballs, I guess, and you can do something like this. You can shoot out a bunch of fireballs or whatever you want to do. I probably shouldn't have done that. Filled up my inventory pretty badly. But yeah, that's a really simple redstone clock. Another redstone clock is like this. You have two hoppers feeding into each other. This is as big as the other one, but it can be a little bit more complicated. It's basically preference, but I'm not going to go into observers too much besides this because I really don't even understand them. They're really complicated. Many people don't understand it at all, and I don't blame them. But I'll just say they detect when there's something coming out. And this is going to be a very small detection, so it only puts out a little bit of something, so it only puts out one block. See how the next block is done? So you need to put a repeater to keep toggling this. And this one, if you put redstone on the top of a hopper, it will no longer, the hoppers won't switch anymore. So if you toggle this, see how we're at constant now, and I think if you time it again, yeah, if you time it again, it'll be off. But yeah, that's a really toggable redstone clock. Now, if you want to not have to worry about getting all these materials, because I don't think this works, because what are they called? Comparators. I might have been calling these observers. I can't remember. They work differently in Bedrock than they do in Java. So this might not work in your version depending on which version you play on. So if you want to make this contraption toggleable, it's really simple. You just do the same thing. No, you do the same thing, but you put it one block apart like I did over here. And then that way, you know, see how it's now outputting. Now it's not. Just do something like that. Now, if you have this basic redstone knowledge, you can do a lot of things in Minecraft. There's a lot of things that you still can't do with redstone, but you'll definitely be able to get the very basics of it. And yeah, I mean, go have fun. Try some of these out. Try, you know, maybe try this one out on somebody and see. Like, I think me and my friend were doing like a hidden house type competition couple of years back, and I used this on him, and I think I ended up winning because they couldn't figure it out. But yeah, you can do a lot of things with redstone as long as you get these basics down. I mean, if you understand how repeaters, how dust, how clocks, how observers work, how pistons work, how... Okay, I realize this is now listing up a lot, but if you followed through and understood everything in this, you should be able to understand how all these work. If not, maybe try rewatching or doing something else. I don't know, but if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, it's greatly appreciated if you subscribe or check out my Twitch, which my Twitch should be in the description. Or send this to your friends who are trying to figure out how to use redstone. I mean, redstone's a pretty cool part of Minecraft, and besides command blocks and stuff, some people call it like the final thing that you really try to understand in Minecraft. I mean, you do building, combat, or whatever, you go into redstone. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. It's greatly appreciated if you subscribe or share with friends or anything like that. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.